day 15 of the Diddy trial's a wrap, and today we followed the money, literally. His longtime CFO took the stand, and here's what happened. Derek Ferguson worked for Diddy from 1998 to 2017. He started as the Chief Financial Officer of Bad Boy Worldwide Entertainment Group and later became Chief Growth Officer and then COO of Revolt TV. He handled Diddy's personal finances, business strategy, corporate budgets, and financial operations for brands like Bad Boy Records, Sean John, and Ciroc, and Revolt Media. He testified that Diddy was the 100% owner of many of these ventures, and his income came from both salary and profit distributions. Ferguson had full access to Diddy's financial world, including personal Amex accounts, bank accounts at Citibank, HSBC, and Signature Bank, and even the petty cash systems used by staff. But one of the most telling moments was when Ferguson was shown financial records reflecting a $20,000 outgoing transfer to Cassie and another $20,000 incoming transfer from her stepfather, Roderick Ventura, both in December of 2011. Remember that both Cassie and her mother testified that Diddy blackmailed her mother and stepfather, demanding $20,000 from them to keep from releasing a sex tape of Cassie. The numbers match, the dates match, and now the bank trail appears to back it up also. Ferguson also explained how Diddy managed wealth, multiple properties in the Hamptons, New York City, and Miami, all held in LLCs for privacy, tax breaks, and liability protection. Business expenses often blended with personal ones, and Combs Amex was paid for by his companies. He also described how security staff used petty cash and cash advances for travel, and how Ferguson was sometimes the one who authorized internal transfers, although he didn't remember approving the $20,000 payments. The defense, led by attorney Mark Agnifilo, tried to paint Diddy as a community-driven leader. They brought up Ferguson's background growing up in the Bronx and suggested that Diddy hired people from low-income communities to uplift them. They even brought up Diddy's charter school, asking Ferguson, who sits on the board, whether it helps at-risk youth, but the prosecution objected, the judge sustained. It was clear they didn't want the jury swayed by a philanthropic image when the charges are this serious. To redirect, the prosecution made it clear Sean Combs was the chairman, even if he wasn't always hands-on. They asked Ferguson to confirm names on the company chart, including Mia under acquisitions and Christina Coram, who previously had 2 phones seized by federal agents. Tomorrow, Jane takes the stand, and the government plans to show explicit video evidence, so the screens will be blacked out to protect her identity so what happens to Mia won't happen to her. In the defense, they're fighting for unrestricted access to her text and more time alone with Diddy to prepare, citing the 6th Amendment. This case is heating up, y'all. Follow me for all the details. I will keep you updated with all the facts, none of the fluff.